Hey there everyone, friendly Neighborhood Webhead here, and I'm here to continue discussing all the Kingdom Hearts 3 information and news that we got from E3 2018. So then, when it comes to the story aspect, there was a lot that was revealed to us. There was a lot that was touched upon in all three trailers. And I really loved the fact that after all these years, we got a little bit more of story content in the trailers, and everything we saw was just amazing. And from the looks of things, it looks as though the Caribbean and Arendelle, they're going to be following the plot of their respective films. And, it seems that Kingdom Hearts 3 will have a balance of worlds with their own original stories, and worlds with the stories following the films that they, originally hail from. And that's pretty good. It's good to have that kind of balance because, when it comes to the Caribbean, I always thought that when it would come back, I would have loved to, take part in the Maelstrom battle from at World's End. And since the story of the world will be following the plot of said film, well, that's going to be what happens. And, it's pretty awesome to think about. It's pretty amazing. And, well, in terms of the Disney worlds, we got a fairly good amount of story content peppered throughout. For when it comes to Elsa, when it comes to Jack, and the other pirates, is pretty awesome. And it seems that the stories of these worlds are going to be tied closely to the core story of Kingdom Hearts 3. Because, for example, in Arendelle, Elsa is apparently being targeted by the new organization, by the True Organization, as one of the, quote, the new seven lights, unquote. And, it's pretty strange when you think about it, like, new seven lights? Then what's going to happen to the current seven lights? With the exception of Kairi, of course, because according to Nomura, she's still going to be, a Princess of Heart. But apparently the other six are going to be replaced. And that is something that is really strange, but I'm pretty sure we're going to get an explanation for it in, when we get the game. But yeah, since Elsa is, afraid of her own powers and she has all this untapped potential, well, it seems that the organization wants to exploit her for her powers and to see if they can be able to bend her to the darkness. And it's pretty crazy stuff to think about. And when it comes to the Caribbean, what's awesome is that, as we all know, in Dead Man's Chest and at World's End, an object of core value, an object of interest in those two films was the Dead Man's Chest, which contains Davy Jones' heart. And it's pretty awesome because Nomura said that apparently that's going to tie into the box that the Master of Masters and Luxu had at the end of Key back cover. So it's going to be interesting because that is another big plot point in the game about finding that mysterious box. And I like how the Disney worlds are really tying in heavily to the main story, which is pretty awesome. And what I really loved is that we were able to see the villains, the members of the organization, such as Zigbar, Ansem, Xemnas, Luxord, which was an awesome reveal, and Larxene. Larxene and Luxord, there were two people. I mean, Luxord, I did always suspect that he could be a member of the True Organization because, he always seemed like the loyal type, and he always seemed like he had more tricks up his sleeve. And since he's the gambler of fate and he has certain manipulation over time, I think that would probably have made him a real good candidate. I always thought that maybe he also had a hand in what happened in Dream Drop Distance, with the whole time travel aspect and everything. But Larxene, though, I did not expect, because she had originally tried to overthrow the original organization with Marluxia, so I really don't know how is that she managed to make it into the new organization. Unless Xehanort thought that traitorous cunning was something, that he found ideal, like maybe he saw himself in her and is like, what, I'm gonna make her a vessel. But, it's pretty crazy to think about. It's pretty insane. But seeing all these villains together, like seeing all of them, it just really hyped me up because I've always really loved the villains of the Kingdom Hearts universe, and the organization, they're just amazing. And Vanitas as well, because Vanitas, he makes an awesome Seeker of Darkness. And it's awesome because we got all this overexposure of information regarding the 7 new lights, regarding the return of Roxas, and how it seems that Xemnas is actually counting on Sora to bring Roxas back. Because it may be that Xemnas is trying to make Roxas into a vessel again, because they still have one more that they need. And the plot element regarding the box, like I said earlier. And, it's just that there's so many interesting things to take out of these trailers, like so many interesting plot points. And Nomura said that the theme of the game is going to be resolution, so all of these problems, all of these character arcs are going to be solved in this game. And I'm pretty sure there's going to be, leeway for future arcs for when Kingdom Hearts 4 comes out and all that. But seriously, though, the story looks like it's going to be one of the most amazing in the entire Kingdom Hearts series, and considering that this is the third numbered entry, I'm pretty sure that they're going to really ramp up the epic reveals and everything. And good God, Aqua Nort. I am still shocked over that. That is something I really did not see coming. And the funny thing is, Nomura said that that's not even the biggest plot twist. He says that there are things that'll surprise us even more. So, to think that there's going to be more that'll surprise us, it's a pretty scary thought. But Aqua Nort was definitely a gut punch because I never expected her to fall to the darkness like that. But considering what she had to go through, it's also understandable that there comes a point where even the greatest of heroes fall, no matter how much they resist, And I like how Nomura emphasized that. And I just really hope we can be able to save her, because it would be sad. It would be a sad ending to see her have to be killed by our hands. And I think that another really big surprise was Repliku. Because, all of us in the Kingdom Hearts community have always been speculating on whether he would return or not. And in Dream Drop Distance, we saw him. Or, well, a lot of people said that was just probably a manifestation of his past self, because since they were in the realm of sleep, in the dream realm, that was something that a lot of people were debating. But now it's official that Repliku is indeed returning, and it was something that was alluded to in an earlier Kingdom Hearts trailer that we got earlier this year, when Riku left the Way to Dawn in the Realm of Darkness, and he said he was going to leave it behind for his other him. So we all immediately thought, that he was talking about Repliku. And it turned out to be the case. So it looks like that's going to be an interesting arc, because it may seem as though Riku is going to mentor Repliku in how to master the darkness, and maybe so he can be able to find his own identity and not just be, a shadow of Riku. And, I think that's really cool. It's really cool stuff. I just really love all the little story bits we got, because there's just so much to think about and so much to analyze. It's just amazing. And something that I just really love overall about what we've seen from Kingdom Hearts 3 is that Nomura and his team over at Square Enix are trying their absolute hardest to make sure this game defies expectations. This game has so much endless depth when it comes to the story, when it comes to the gameplay, when it comes to, simply the vast depth of the worlds that we'll visit, the detail, the attention to detail, absolutely everything. Nomura stated that Kingdom Hearts 3 is a game that has everything, that you can do anything. It's a culmination of everything that's happened before, and, it has a little bit of everything. Every single non-numbered entry that has come out, and aside from expanding the story, has served to present unique gameplay opportunities, and now in Kingdom Hearts 3, it's going to be a culmination of all that experimentation, and it shows, because, when you have the Keyblade transformations, you also have a little bit of flow motion here, and, when you have magic, you also have some summons, some of them being Dream Eaters, and, it's just amazing to think about all the attention to detail and all the things that we're going to see, and the fact of the matter is, it's really exciting stuff, really, really exciting stuff, and I honestly cannot wait. It's just going to be amazing. And after all this, it was announced that there's going to be a limited edition Kingdom Hearts 3 PlayStation 4 Pro. And I took a look at it, and it's really gorgeous stuff. If you just take a look here, dang, that is some really beautiful, epic stuff, and I really want it. And there's also going to be two different deluxe editions for Kingdom Hearts 3. One deluxe edition brings a steelbook, an art book with concept art from Tetsuya Nomura himself, a collectible pin, and obviously the game itself. And then the second deluxe edition, it brings those things in addition to three Bring Arts figures of Sora, Donald, and Goofy in their toy box attire. and it's pretty cool. The normal deluxe edition goes for like $80, and I think that the deluxe edition with the figures comes at around $260, I think. And well, and, it's awesome that the marketing and the promotion for Kingdom Hearts 3 is going to a point where they're just announcing all of these things, and it's amazing. But seriously though, the thing that really got me curious is that Nomura did not show the box art yet. And that is curious. I'm pretty sure that he's just holding out on it because he just wants to leave that reveal for the end of the year. So, or maybe we'll get the box art cover maybe at Tokyo Game Show in September, or at the most likeliest at Jump Festa in December. But yeah, this E3 was amazing. Kingdom Hearts 3 really shone this year, and I honestly cannot be happier. But yes, that is more or less a roundup of everything that happened at E3, and all the trailer reveals and all the things that were present in the trailers. And well, it is a tremendously awesome time to be alive, because Kingdom Hearts 3 is coming out soon. It's just literally only like almost 6 months away, so that's a very reassuring thing. But anyways, what did you all think of these 3 trailers? What did you all think about the story elements, the gameplay elements, everything? What did you think about it? Whatever you think, let me know in the comment section below, and if you like this video, please make sure to subscribe. But anyways, this has been Friendly Neighborhood Webhead. Very happy and super excited for Kingdom Hearts 3, signing out.